newsletter. The joined piece, that's what it looks like at the back. I still haven't taken the papers out, but because it's the specific pattern trace papers for foundation paper piecing, not only can you print on them brilliantly, but you can also, if you use a 1.8 stitch length, you can also rip them carefully, rip that paper away, and then nobody would ever know. Okay, so now my job is to trim this baby down to the size it says in the pattern that you'll find on the Pattern Trace website. I know this is not funded by them whatsoever. This is just me exploring and finding out. So if you fancy being a very non-boring patchworker and who like trying new things and being brave in your life with just something like this, but all these little small bits of bravery build up and it makes us stronger to deal with all the bigger stuff in life, such as angel investing issues in the UK for female founders. Yeah, if you fancy getting in on any of that, let me know. Join my newsletter, subscribe to here, send me comments, Instagram, Facebook, you know, all the places. But no, not all the places. Instagram, Facebook, and my newsletter are the best ones. On my website, www.stitchscape.uk. No .co, just stitchscape.uk. Alrighty, Paddy. I'll maybe, possibly, add a photo of the finished project on the end. And this is for me to take to a retreat I'm going on from Monday coming up. It's now the very beginning of March 2024, but the date will show you that. I'm waffling. I'm going. Hello. Back again. I've just been doing the back of my pouch, the other side of my pouch. And I'm this far. So I've done this is piece A. It'll end up being piece A because there's lots of different sections, or 5, I think it is, on pieces. And I've sewn on 1 to 2, and I've sewn on 3 to those down there. Then I've just sewn on 4 there. That's why they're numbered. You sew the pieces on in numerical order, so that's another thing that does actually help. And like I said, it's not a tutorial, so I'm not going to go through it all, but to be able to do piece 5 then, that very narrow, weird triangular shape, you make sure that your fabrics at the back are 1/4 of an inch proud of that seam line. If I show you, oops, no, if I show you there, see how there's 1/4 of an inch beyond that seam line. What I would normally use this postcard to put in there. I can't film this. Filming is not my forte. So that the paper gets folded along that line. Okay. Between 4 and 5, it goes all the way along there. And you fold that line, so you can see it better. You fold that over on the line. And then you make sure that that back fabric is at 1/4 of an inch proud. And this is where the complications come in, which is why filming is not my forte and doing FBP via filming is not my forte. This is to encourage you to step up and realise that actually you won't be intimidated by my skills as a foundation paper piecing, because I'm not an expert, but I'm willing to hold space for you to learn about all of this back to front, and placing pieces of paper and ripping paper and seams on lines, and thinking that you've cut. I just cut that line now, and then I panicked and I thought, oh no, that blue piece doesn't cover number 6 properly. But it doesn't matter, because I'm doing piece 5, not piece 6. I could explain, actually, I know it's fine, but it's going to be too complicated to do on filming. But yeah, I just, since I had that little blip about the blue fab, that light blue, not covering number 6, I thought, you know, I'm going to quickly film this and show people that these are the ways I'm having to really concentrate on what I'm doing, because it's not my go-to technique. And I think it's worth all of us pushing ourselves like that a little bit and getting some different results, and you might actually love it. Some people absolutely fall in love with this method, and others might be, no thanks, Diane. But you'll never know, will you? If you never try, you'll never know. And even if just for education wise, just to see what you do and don't like and get introduced to all the different aspects of this hobby. It might not be right for you at the moment, but who knows, in 2 years' time, you might try it again and might think, oh yeah, actually, it might just really click. It can take a while to click for some people, including me. But I have done bits and bobs over the years, but I don't do it as a go-to project. But having done my Winter Star project, yeah, it's encouraged me on, and this whole change that I feel I'm going through as well, the life experiences that I've had, political events, all sorts of things. It just seems now is the time, like now maybe it's my time to do more of this FPP, which is exactly what I'm doing.